Hey guys, welcome to a bi-weekly grocery haul. I told you guys in my last grocery haul that I was going to try and go every 2 weeks. It's actually been probably closer to 3, but that's okay. We made do with what we have. We are bare. I think I showed you guys last time. Don't mind the kids. It's not back to school yet. But we are pretty bare. Like, no fruits, no vegetables. We've got a lonely orange and some grape tomatoes. So it was time to stock up, and I did it that way last time because I wanted to make sure I set myself up to go every 2 weeks so that I constantly have fresh things in the house. So without further ado, this is my bi-weekly HEB grocery haul. It was $195 and some change. Let's get right into it. Okay, so some of these items are a little bit more convenience items, pretty typical to what I'd usually buy, but some of them not so much because we are back to school on Thursday, which is amazing. I'm super excited for Emmy at least. Maddie starts in a week and a half, Autumn starts in 4 weeks. So yeah, I got some stuff that was a little bit more convenient for lunches and just around the house. This Skinner Super Greens pasta, we bought this last time and it's actually really good. We had the thin spaghetti and it was on sale. It's normally $1.98 and they had a little printable, not a printable, like pool coupon. So we sat there and pulled 4 of them. So I picked up 3 of the thin spaghetti just to have on hand. I have lots of beef, lots of pasta sauce and things that I could, meatballs, things that I could make this with, especially for the girls. And I like this because it does have vegetables in it. It does have lots of carbs, but still it's made, the base of it is vegetables. I picked up some long grain rice. We like to mix this in with the rice cauliflower just to give it more of a rice taste. And so I just picked up 1 bag. Same thing, Super Greens. This is the rotini. Picked up another box of this. These were actually a really great deal. I was going to pick up goldfish. They were still on the shelf, but I tried to Google if their recall had ended or not, and it didn't give me any information. So I didn't want to risk buying the goldfish again and them being recalled. So this was actually cheap because HEB had them buy one get one free. So and they were $2.50 each. So I only spent $5 and I got 4 of them. Maddie, who picked out white cheddar? Me. Okay, Emmy picked out white cheddar bunnies and Maddie picked out just regular cheddar bunnies. And then they were really big helpers today. They're patiently waiting on their lunch that they picked out at the store. Autumn is having hot dogs and clearly making a mess for Bella to eat. We were completely out of fruit and grain cereal bars. I like to have these just as a quick morning snack, or you know, like if we're on the go or whatever, just something quick. So I picked up the Hill Country brand, which is just HEB's brand, fruit and grain strawberry and mixed berry. You picked strawberry. Me. Right? Yeah. And you picked mixed berry.
I like strawberry.
Okay, so I let them pick out 1 of each. This was a little treat from mommy to them because they were like, ooh, Pop-Tarts. And I was like, no, we're not gonna get Pop-Tarts. And then I ended up picking these up because they maybe have had Pop-Tarts once in their life. Maybe Emmy a couple more times, but I think Maddie maybe had 1. So I picked up the HEB brand. This is a variety pack. It comes with strawberry, cherry, and brown sugar. Again, not great for you. None of this is great for you, but it's convenient, something that, just a little treat. They could even take 1 and put it in their lunch or whatever. Same thing here, I let them pick out some mixed fruit. I want to pick up the big cases of it from Costco. I need to make a Costco trip in the next week or so, but I let them pick out 1 each and they both picked out the cherry mixed fruit. I picked up a few canned items. This was kind of a spur of the moment trip, so I have 2 cans of the enchilada sauce, the green chile kind, but that's okay. I'll have 2 for backup. I plan on making taco soup or some sort of chili, so I picked up kidney beans. I have another refried no-fat beans, and I actually have a can of this as well, so that's a backup. Black beans with no salt added for my taco salads, chili or taco soup, tomato sauce, and a petite diced tomato, and I like the one with garlic and olive oil. And then I always pick up 1 large can of the Italian cut green beans just to have on hand for like a quick dinner or whatever. I watched Noelle Does Keto on Instagram and she loves these Mezzetta deli sliced tamed jalapeno peppers, and I actually love the taste of jalapeno peppers, but I don't like the spice, so I wanted to try those. She said those are good. We'll see. I don't know. Everyone's spice level is different. I picked up a small bag of the animal crackers. The girls were pretty much out, so I have a little container for them for snacks and things, so I picked up those. 2 chunk light tunas for mommy or daddy. I mean, the girls like tuna too, but they prefer chicken salad. I picked up a Hughes Smokehouse sugar-free barbecue sauce in hickory. This stuff is expensive, so I probably won't put it on like pulled pork or meatballs or anything like that, but just for sauces, like whenever I'm using regular barbecue sauce for them, and then this one for me. Concord grape jelly. We are in the season of PB&Js for lunch at some point, so I needed another jelly, or a jam rather. They're completely out of ranch, so I bought another light ranch. This was another kind of splurge for lunch. I'm thinking maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll see, because again, these aren't typically things that I buy all the time, but this was like under $2, and it'll definitely feed all of them for lunch. It's the mini beef ravioli and tomato and meat sauce. I even thought for leftovers or something for lunches, that would be great, so I thought I would pick one up just to try. That was all the pantry stuff I got. Not a whole lot. Here's the freezer stuff. I try to keep everything kind of together. Here we go with the convenience items. I probably will make protein pancakes and freeze them, but these are quick, easy breakfasts that they can have before school. These were $2 for this big old thing. Chocolate chip pancakes. I thought they would really like those. They go in the freezer. And then I also bought just a regular buttermilk pancake. My house is a freaking zoo, I swear. Buttermilk waffles, also just quick breakfast things. We had a ton of cereal left over from the last grocery shopping haul because we don't really eat cereal that frequently, so we have a lot left over. Frozen vegetable wise, I got broccoli. I had corn, peas. I had a little bit of broccoli. I have cauliflower rice. I have some carrots. I have some things frozen, but broccoli is our go-to when I don't know what vegetable I want. So I picked up another big bag of the broccoli florets. Chopped spinach. I have actually 1 can of artichokes and a block of cream cheese. I've kind of been wanting to make artichoke spinach dip, so I picked up some spinach. Also, this would be great in omelets or just any type of soups to throw in, things like that. I completely finished our big old bag of strawberries when we had margaritas this past weekend for my brother's birthday. So I have only frozen blueberries. So I picked up another bag of strawberries, and then again, a convenience item, some fish sticks for the kids' lunches, or like, because Maddie will be here for a week and a half, and then Autumn will be here for a little while after that. They love fish sticks. Plus I have some tartar sauce that I want to use up, so there you go. Let's see. For meat over here, I mentioned in my daily vlog, which actually you guys might be seeing this before I show the daily vlog, I don't necessarily need ground beef or ground chicken, ground turkey or anything, because I still have probably about 15 pounds of, maybe 20, 15 to 20 of my Zaycon ground beef. But the unfortunate part is Zaycon's out of business and there's really nowhere else for me to buy ground beef. So I told myself when I go to the grocery store every 2 weeks, I will be picking up ground beef or pretty much any sale meat that I think we would use. And so I happened to find the extra lean ground beef, which is what we eat. It's the 96.4. I'll do the lean also, which is the 93.7. That one's not bad, but this one is a pretty good deal. It's 25% off, so I got each of these packages for around $7, and that's really great. This one is 2¼ pounds. That one is just over 2 pounds, and then this one is just over 2 pounds. So we typically make 2 pounds of beef at each meal. So this will be good for 3 meals, and then we'll have some leftover ground beef. And meat doesn't go bad in the freezer. So I keep telling myself every time I go, spend an extra $20 to $30 on meat that we can stock up on, because once we're done with the Zaycon meat, there's nowhere for me to buy bulk meat unless I buy a cow. And that's not happening right now. So yeah. And then I picked up some pork for carnitas. This is about 2½ pounds. And this will be good for like pork tacos and things like that. We love that. And then I also picked up a pork sirloin roast, a boneless one. for pulled pork sandwiches at some point, and then another turkey smoked sausage that I will have with my zucchini that I bought for lunches and whatnot. That's the only meat that I bought, so not bad. I still have a ton of chicken, and like I said, about 15 pounds of the Zacon ground beef. I think I have some shrimp and some Italian sausage. I still have some meat, so I just like to fill in a few extra meals here and there. We typically eat chicken or some sort of ground beef, so that's what I got this time. Milk, I got 2 of the whole for Autumn, 2 of the low-fat milk for Maddie and Emmy. She probably, I think when she turns 2, I can't remember when we took Maddie off of whole milk, or Emmy. I think Emmy was on it a little bit longer because she needed the nutrients from it, but I want to say at 2 we switched over Maddie to like 1 or 2% milk. So this will probably be my last round of whole milk, but we'll kind of see and play it by ear. Then if you watch the vlogs, I told you guys that I have been doing homemade Lunchables to test them out for lunch ideas, and the girls really like them, all of them. So I have a bunch of Ritz crackers left over from my last Costco haul before they recalled everything, and I still have about half a block of cheese left, so I just needed to pick up more ham. I have some sliced Monterey Jack with jalapeno pepper cheese for sandwiches for me and Andres. And then turkey pepperoni, I completely forgot about it last time. This is great for snacking. Also would go good in the Lunchables. And then for little mini pizzas and stuff like that, we like to use this and have it on hand. Was completely out of yogurt, so I picked up 3 of the Fridge Cases Yoplait Lights. I was actually going to go with the HEB brand, but I had $1 off of each fridge pack, which made them 30, it was like $2.98, so they ended up being like 40 cents a piece, which is a total great deal. Actually like 39 cents for each yogurt, which is a really great deal, and I couldn't even get the HEB brand for that cheap. They were 40 cents a piece, so it was better. Next time I'll probably buy HEB. I also, in the last upload, I don't typically shop at Walmart, but I have been wanting to try their grocery the pickup service. I just haven't brought myself to do it yet because I like picking out my own stuff, but we'll see. Maybe one day. I know that their 4-pack is a pretty good deal as well. So I picked up strawberry and blueberry, blackberry and pomegranate with blueberry patch, and then another strawberry and harvest peach. So that gives us a wide variety. 5 dozen eggs, which we go through about every 2 weeks. Now that they're going back to school though, we'll probably go through more convenience items versus like hot breakfasts every month because they have to be there pretty early, but we'll see. Blueberries were on sale, so I picked up blueberries instead of strawberries. Strawberries were $2.47 a pound. That's expensive. I can usually get them like $1.78, $1.88, and blueberries are usually for this pack. These were $1.88 for this big old thing of blueberries. That's a great deal. So I picked up these. Typically it's the other way around. Blueberries are like $4 for these. So I should have picked up 2, but I still have some frozen ones too. Same thing with the grapes. I had picked up a big old thing, and again, if you follow the vlog, you saw this. I picked up red grapes initially. That's typically what we buy, red or green grapes. They were $1.98 a pound, which is actually really great. They go all the way up to $2.98 a pound when they're not in season. But today, I don't know if this is all the time or what. I've never seen this deal. The black grapes were 67 cents a pound. Amazing. So I picked up, I want to say like 8 pounds. I want to say this is about 8 pounds because there's 3 bags for like $5. Probably a little less than that. The red grapes I was going to get was like $10 for 5 pounds. So amazing, amazing deal. I probably will go back and pick up more. I need to find out when they're no longer gone. I know you can freeze grapes, but do they do frost the same? I know you can freeze them and eat them frozen, but I just don't know if when you defrost them, if they taste the same. Fruit, I'm not that familiar with as far as freezing and unfreezing and things like that. Anyway, if you know, let me know in the comments below. 3 things of like bread items. My normal Sara Lee Delightful multigrain bread, a wheat bread for the girls for PB&Js, and then again, if you watch my vlog, this was a great deal. I was just going to pick up the 20-pack of tortillas, and it was the same price as this 50-pack on sale. So I picked up the 50-pack, a thing of celery, a cantaloupe, some green beans. These were much cheaper. This was almost 2 pounds, and it was $1.31. A head of cabbage, some baby carrots, Some avocados. Avocados were pretty pricey, $1.55 per avocado. They definitely have been cheaper, like 98 cents for the large ones, so I only picked up 3 of those. Some cucumbers, and again, these are for lunches and things, not only just for Emmy, when, you know, her going back to school, but for us here at home. We can do celery and peanut butter, carrots and peanut butter or ranch, cucumbers and ranch, you know, whatever. A couple of sweet potatoes. I picked up 2 mangoes. Those looked pretty good. 5-pound bag of russet potatoes. We typically don't eat a whole lot of white stuff, like the white grain rice and things like that is about the only other white product. We usually eat like wheat bread, sweet potatoes. I haven't bought russet potatoes in forever. However, I've been wanting to make homemade mashed potatoes and mix it with cauliflower. So I picked up part, you know, so I could do half and half. Oranges. The clementines is what I usually prefer, but these were cheaper. I got 6 of them for $2, and the little cuties were like 4 pounds for $7. So I held off on the cuties and just picked up regular oranges. Whole bunch of bananas. I picked up some ready to eat right now and some green so that they will get better, and we'll eat those in a week. A head of lettuce, some zucchini, and then apples. And I've been buying, typically I would buy the bigger apples for myself and just cut them, but the girls can easily grab these and I don't have to cut them, peel them, nothing. They eat them just like this. So I got Fuji and then Granny Smith, a watermelon, and a 3-pack of romaine hearts for salads. And I already have croutons, bacon bits, cheese, you know, normal things that I put in my salad. So that is what I got for $195 and some change. So there's a grocery haul for the next 2 weeks. Like I said, and especially now that they're going back to school, I'm just trying to find a balance between not overspending, because if they're going to be eating at school breakfast or lunch or whatever, I don't want to have too much here in the house, but enough that like I'm going to have to eat every single meal here, and Andres does also eat usually 2 meals a day. Usually 1 meal he either takes with him or he eats at work. And yeah, that was the grocery haul for this back to school edition of our bi-weekly grocery haul. Next will probably be Costco. I don't really have a budget for Costco, and I haven't really sat down to think about, you know, if I want to stay between $150 and $200 every 2 weeks at HEB or Walmart, what do I want to stay on a monthly budget at Costco? Typically, you know, if you go by the rule of like what Jordan from Fun Cheaper Free, she says $100 per person per week. Oh no, $100 per person in your family per month. So if that's the case, I'm a family of 5. Our budget would be about $500. So that would mean my Costco budget would be anywhere between $100 and $150 to $200 a month, depending on how much I spent at HEB. That's kind of unrealistic considering how much Costco costs. Now maybe I could do like a $400 haul every 2 months, because I haven't been to Costco since June. So, or maybe it was July, I don't know. Anyway, let me know in the comments below what you think, how you plan out your actual grocery shopping budget versus your Costco budget, or if they're one and the same, let me know how you guys do it, like I said, in the comments below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this grocery haul, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Yay.